The same side of great weather the next several days, Jen.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And so heading into the next few days, we are going to be gradually warming up. And so that's going to be the trade-off of still seeing a lot of the sunshine and not much rain, even though we need it here along the Gulf Coast. Taking a look across the southeast, what we're starting to see, plenty of sunshine. You can start to see some of that cloud cover, some of those rain showers just closer towards northern Mississippi, moving into northern Alabama. Not quite expected to get those closer towards us. As we look in just a little bit closer, light cloud cover out there so far to begin this morning, but plenty of sunshine to go around. While an isolated sprinkle is possible, not enough high of chances to even put that in the 7-day outlook, as it's not going to disrupt anything out there. Taking a look at our temperatures out there currently, still starting to see some of those lower 50s for our inland areas. As we head further down south, beginning to see more of a range of the 60s. We start to see some upper 60s, 70 degrees in some areas, so ranging quite a bit depending upon where you are. Dew points still feeling pleasant. They're starting to rise, however, but we're starting to see dew points mainly resting in the 50s and some 60s out there. And then over the next few hours, we're going to continue to warm up, being slightly warmer than what we saw yesterday, maxing out in the mid to upper 70s, getting closer to average for this time of year. By the time we make it later on into this evening, temperatures dipping down to 70 degrees around 7 o'clock. Like I mentioned, only expecting us to warm up over the next few days. A warming trend on the way. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about that, what your weekend shaping up to look like, and even looking ahead to next week. All that's coming up soon. Chelsea. Mobile Bay looking pretty nice out there. I saw a lot of folks out there fishing earlier this morning, and temperatures right now resting in the mid 60s, plenty of sunshine, dew points mid 50s, and feeling pleasant. Heading into the rest of today, we will continue to warm up, slightly warmer than what we saw yesterday with increased cloud cover. We'll start to see more of those mid to upper 70s, getting closer to how we should be feeling towards the mid to end of October here. Winds still calm but shifting, going to be out of the south heading later on into the rest of this evening. That's what's going to lead to a bit more higher humidity heading later on into this evening. Now, the Rip Current risk in case you're heading on down towards the beach. It's going to be low today, beautiful water conditions. However, heading into tomorrow, expecting that to get moderate, mainly with that southerly flow. So once we start to notice the shift in the winds, we'll start to see a bit more increase in the surf, some higher waves out there. But then luckily by Saturday, things improve once again. That surf height around 1 foot heading into today, but that water temperature pretty on par and equal to what we're seeing with the air temperature. Now, tracking the tropics right now, we have a new tropical storm out there, Tammy, forming yesterday afternoon. Right now, the sustained winds at 60 miles per hour, and Tammy is expected to strengthen into a Category 1 hurricane by the time we make it into the second half of the weekend, and after that, expected to curve back out into the Atlantic. So mainly the Lesser Antilles is where we're going to be keeping a close eye on Tammy, bringing some of those impacts, increased winds, rough surf, and also some of that rain. But after that, once it begins to strengthen, it curves back out and remains a problem for the fish heading into midweek next week. Now, coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be talking more about your forecast, what you can expect over the next few days. Plus, also, we're even looking long range with some of our temperatures. I'll have all those details coming up in just a little bit. Chelsea.